Welcome to the stream. I'm Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott, and today we're going to see the state final soccer game with the Saints going against Cape Henry Collegiate.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be an awesome game. Both teams, definitely deserve to be here, number 1 and number 2 in the state. So, met 2 times already this season, 1-1 in those games, 1 win to each team, and I'm looking forward to another great game. Saints won in the quarterfinals against Potomac in a really close game, actually, probably closer than it should have been. And then Cape Henry 2 days ago beat Norfolk Academy 4-0 to be here, and the Saints also won.
This is nothing short of a rivalry game. These two teams do not like each other, and it all started 3 years ago when Alexander Levingood hit a shot from half field in the 89th minute to win. They went on to win states. The next year after that, Cape Henry took them out in the playoffs, and last year I don't think they even faced each other.
Well, last year, actually, they played in the semifinals, remember, and Cape Henry beat them. So these teams have met a lot the past couple of years, even though Cape Henry, the Dolphins, being from Virginia Beach, and definitely some bad blood. Definitely, over the past 4 years, the top 2 teams in the state.
They've split them this year, like you said. Saints won the first one 2-0. Second game, Cape Henry took it 3-2 on the Saints' own grass. So this could go either way. These are the 2 best teams in the state. The number 1 and number 2 seeds found their way to the championship game, and I'm excited to see the outcome.
Absolutely. Saints support here looks to be starting off well. As on Wednesday night, it was awesome. A lot of fans, a lot of students from St. Catherine's, St. Christopher's. It was a great time. I'm looking forward to this one, Joe.
So, William, what are your keys to success for the Saints tonight?
So the Saints, they need to get off to a hot start. Against Potomac in the quarterfinals, they really struggled to get the ball in the goal until this late in the second half. And they gave Potomac a lot of opportunities, and a team like Cape Henry is going to capitalize on those.
And yesterday, I think that's the reason that they did so well. They went up 2-0 within 29 minutes, 2 goals from Warner Collier, and then they shut the door in the second half with a goal from Curtis Hale and Gerard Broussard, one of the captains. So if the Saints can keep their foot on that gas pedal, they should be coming out with a win, so we'll see.
I think this game is really up to the Saints defense. Guido Hagan, Harry Farley, and Robert Walmsley, some of the more veteran guys back there. Cape Henry, they can score, man. So I think it'll be a great game.
On Cape Henry, the guy to look out for is number 10. He's a sharpshooter, and he's going to be getting the ball a lot tonight. A lot of touches. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back at the start of the game. So we're just about to get underway. William, I'm excited. I'm nervous.
Absolutely. I mean, Joe, it's Saints last year want revenge, They've had an up and down season this year. A lot of people doubted them at the beginning of the year, and
Really quick, what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on the Saint student section. Right over there, we got a big fan section, and then we're going to come over here and look at Cape Henry's. Obviously going to struggle when you're coming from Virginia Beach, and that's a big factor for the Saints. This is more like a home game. So that should really be helpful. I'm excited to watch this game. William. I'm nervous. I'm telling you.
so Saints the 2 seed, as we stated earlier.
One thing to take away from this Cape Henry team is they're old. They have a lot of seniors on this team, mainly seniors and some sophomores. Well, this Saints team, they're all over the place. You have young guys, you have old guys. It's really all over there. You got guys like Gerard Broussard, Eli Bemis, Guido Hagan, and then you got Ian Cox, Curtis Hale, Nate Burrington, guys all over the place. So we're going to see Gerard start with it tonight and get us underway. He swings it right back to his man and gets it to O'Hagan. They're getting set up.
All right, Joe, I'm excited, man. Walmsley in the goal, as usual, for the Saints.
Walmsley had a fantastic performance last game. And the game before in the quarterfinals, he had a spectacular save on a PK.
Yeah, so that was a game against Potomac where Potomac had plenty of opportunities to tie or take the lead in that game. They just could not convert it in a PK, which was given up. And Walmsley made the great save, and then Saints were able to prevail 2-0 in that one.
Here we see Cape Henry trying to advance the ball, kicking it way downfield, looking for Kidd. He's got him, and they're giving him the goose chant. There's Walmsley with a diving save, holds on to it.
I think Saints just need to stay calm, play their game here today.
The biggest thing is holding on to that ball. Time of possession is critical for the Saints. Coach Wood really likes to have the ball get set up in their offense and hold on to it. There's going to be a penalty called.
And definitely an interesting stat from the semifinal against Bishop O'Connell. The Knights actually had a lot more time of possession than the Saints did. I mean, it was staggering numbers. I credit the Saints defense, though, for not giving up anything. Saints rolled 4-0.
Dudley just gets back up after falling down. The trainers will come out. It's going to be interesting tonight with this cold weather. I mean, it's 36 degrees.
Yeah. It is freezing.
And that leads to a lot of injuries. You're tight, you're cramping sometimes. I mean, if you get hit hard.
Absolutely. It will be a free kick from just almost close to midfield.
Looks like Broussard and Collier try and block it, make it a little bit more challenging. Saints student section getting loud. I love it. So
I think there's still people rolling in, too.
Yes, sir. And we're going to see Kaner here with the kick. One thing I'd like to point out real quick is the Saints athletic department this year, from both St. Catherine's and St. Christopher's, has been spectacular this fall.
Yeah, so every fall sports team has made it to the state final. And cross-country, both schools winning.
Yeah, cross-country, St. Catherine's and St. Chris won. Football has a semifinal game this Saturday. Of course, soccer plays tonight. And the volleyball team from St. Catherine's, the field hockey team, and the tennis team all made the state final.
Joe, I actually believe you're on the team for
I am
football,
on the football team.
You guys play what time tomorrow?
We play at 1 o'clock tomorrow, FUMA. We will be streaming that. Kick block there. Fantastic play by John Collier. And Kaner swings it up. And stolen away by Warner Collier. Back to Farley. Over to Washington. Washington swings it back around. Collier kicks it up to Collier, right over his head. Gerard putting the pressure on his man, Kaner. And it's kicked right out of bounds.
Kaner's a critical guy for the Dolphins, playing that back end midfielder position. Definitely do it all. We saw in the game at St. Chris earlier, had a goal and definitely was a big part of their defense.
Dolphins going to make a sub here as Atherton throws it in. Looking for something, can't find it. And gets it across. Curtis Hale with the chase as he's looking down on Adehabo. Ball still being advanced. Hale covering his man. White on Rice. Ball's kicked down the left side. Booted up. Can't seem to make anything happen. Saints playing great defense here. Arthington with it. Drives it down. Ball's rolling towards out of bounds.
Oh, tough hit.
Kid gets slammed into the wall.
Board, yeah. And looks like they're going to give Walmsley a goal kick there. Sort of a cluster in the box, but officials give Saints
NHL season just started.
Yeah, it did a couple weeks ago. A lot of sports going on right now.
Right now we're focused on soccer, William. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Ball kicked up to Collier. Back to O'Hagan. Looks for something and find his man. Farley bringing it up. Tries to get it to Collier, but it's intercepted by Arthurton. Swings it back up. Booted around. This ball's all over the place tonight. There's Hale with it. Trying to advance it. Rough kick. They get a hold of it. Bemis looks for Broussard. Getting towards the box. Man slides. Gives him a move. Couldn't put it in.
It's going to be tough tonight for the Saints to get by that Dolphins defense. I mean, I think they're just going to have to end up wearing them out. I think we'll see a low-scoring game.
Broussard with a fantastic move there. $1 million move with a 10-cent finish.
It's a new one.
Love it. Ball kicked into the box. Swung right back out. Collier kicks it in. Moving around. Gerard has space. Loses his footing.
Great defense there.
Ball kicked up. Oh, couldn't get there in time.
That was a great recovery from Cape Henry defender.
And they'll bring it right back up. Looking for a man, but it's intercepted by Washington. Washington making a man miss. Swings it up to Hale. Hale looking down the right side. Bemis with it. Drives in. Shoots. No good. Saved. DeWerf with it. Going to bring it out. And he'll throw it over to the left side.
Saints look to keep the pressure on. Keep it on this side of the field. This is a nice job by Warner Collier.
Great deflection there.
Will remain Cape Henry ball.
Kaner tried to get out of there. Warner just shoved it back in his face. And Arthington with the throw once again. Tries to get up to Kidd. Can't get it there. Collier boots it over. Over to Collier. Headed. And Cape Henry takes big hit there. Man, just destroyed Washington there. Surprised there's no call. And they'll swing it back around. Ball booted up in the air. Saints fans wanted a hand there.
Great showing from the Saints crowd.
Ball kicked by the referee. And Saints will gain possession. Farley with the inbound. But he'll hand it off to Collier.
You notice a lot of players wearing gloves tonight.
It's
of course,
cold.
soccer, you don't use your hands, but it's really cold out there. Broussard, no sleeves as well. He's going all in.
A lot of contact there. No one gets a hold of it. Washington kicks it around. And the ball falls to Farley. Farley trying to make a move, but great defense there. Still nothing happening. Ball's barely touched the box. Washington tried to make something happen. Couldn't get it. Now playing defense. Pickpockets his man.
Like Washington, one of the fastest guys on the Saints teams and definitely in the state. We're going to triple team Broussard there. We'll get it back.
Great move there. Broussard trying to bring it in. Couldn't find Collier in time. Ball's kicked out. That's going to be a corner. Taken by Bemis. It's going to be a throw.
Yeah, Bemis went over there thinking it was going to be a
I'm surprised by that call.
throw or a corner kick, but it's a throw and Bemis. Long throw. Nice one to Broussard.
Ball got in the box for about a second, then got immediately kicked back out. Saints trying to make some. Farley bodied by Kidd. They want a call, and they'll get it.
No card there, but I think we'll see some cards later on in this game. You can tell the intensity is there. It's going to be physical.
Is it bad to say that I'd love to see some cards?
Anything that makes soccer more interesting.
I love the intensity, but you don't want to be too emotional. You just want to bring that intensity, ride it the whole way through the game. Collier with the kick. Boots it up, looking for anyone inside. Header's no good. And it's going to be kicked right back out. Bemis chasing it down. Slow start so far, a lot of good defense played. Saints looking for something. Throwing it deep in the box, looking for Broussard for a header. No good. Hale tried to capitalize off the missed head, but couldn't get it. Dolphins will take possession once again. Derwith swings it over. Looking for something. Deflected by Collier.
Saints' pressure is on the Dolphins. They're winning time of possession here early on in this first 10 minutes. Really good performance. This is what the Saints want to do. They just want to wear out the Dolphins and their solid defense.
Ball deflected by Collier. Will maintain possession. And they're going to make a substitution. Checking in for the Dolphins is Summers. Saints team doesn't make a lot of substitutions.
Yeah, it's a thing, with Jay Wood at coach. The guys are doing well. He'll keep them in there. In this cold weather, getting all hot and tired really won't be as much a factor. But, second half, we'll definitely see some more subs. It was a nice play by Bemis on the far side of the field.
Bemis taking it up, finds Broussard. One man to beat. Oh, wanted to cross there, but couldn't get it in time. Broussard loses it. Hale inside. Can't get it to go. Ball kicked out.
Saints have got the Dolphins defense on their heels here early on, Joe.
Saints with a throw in. Do a short one right there to Bemis. Looking for something. Deflected immediately. But he looks hurt. That was Summers, who just checked into the game. Looks like he got the wind taken out of him. Broussard with it. Once again loses the handle. Garrison with it. Fighting Gerard. And the Saints will make two subs. Nate Burrington and Trip Owen will check in for the Saints.
Two younger guys who can really bring a spark to this Saints offense. Just a throw in. Will be knocked out. Will be a corner kick for the Saints.
And here comes a corner for the Saints. Inside the box. Header. No good.
Oh,
Pops right out.
That was an opportunity there for the Saints. There's a great opportunity there for the Saints with the cross off the corner and the header. They're going to keep getting more opportunities like that. They're playing great to start the game this first 13 minutes.
Saints still getting a good ride in. Trying not to let these Dolphins advance that ball, but they'll boot it right down the field. Collier with the header. Swings it around. They seem lost right now. Collier with it. Trying to make something happen. And they'll swing it up. There's Broussard, but can't get a hold of it. Garrison deflected that pass. And he's going to keep fighting Garrison for it down here. This is a big matchup tonight. Sniping something, man, tries to nutmeg one of them but can't get it. Sophomore there, Burrington, tried to make something happen but couldn't get it. As Washington takes a big hit, trying to do a slide tackle. Looking for Kidd down the side. Intercepted by Collier, moving it up. Trying to make something happen. Kidd with it. Slings it over, intercepted by Washington, but just gets a deflection, couldn't get a hold of it. And they'll swing it back around. William, biggest takeaways so far as we're approaching 15 minutes.
Saints have got the Dolphins on their heels. Time of possession, the Saints have reigned it so far in the first 15. And I think Saints they're wearing out the defense already of the Dolphins.
What do the Saints need to do to capitalize?
They're getting good looks. You saw that one earlier from the corner. They just gotta, find a crease in the defense. They're starting to make a wave though down there.
Here's Walmsley. He likes to boot it, but sometimes he'll check it down, and he'll do that here. Finding his man Collier. Looking for something. Does a long chip shot up. Can't find anyone there but Kaner for the Dolphins. Kaner swings it around. Still moving slow. A lot of running back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the Saints dominate the time of possession here early. Subs have come in, and it now seems like the Dolphins have more of an advantage, but still unable to capitalize.
Shot goes way over the cage. Walmsley watches it fly by. The ball boys will throw one in. Someone correct me. Washington making men miss. Kicks it up. Ball flies right by Collier. They're looking for something. Trying to find Kidd. No good. Ball headed away. Collier trying to chase it down. And Broussard putting on the heat. Dribbled around by Lugo. Kicked over to his man, Garrison. Garrison trying to find something as Hale puts the pressure on him. Right downfield. Still looking for something, anything. Cannot get it into that box tonight for Cape Henry. Great sign for the Saints. Deflected once again and kicked out by O'Hagan.
O'Hagan, Oliver Sabo did a feature with him called Inside the Frame. Be sure to check it out on Twitter, STC_athletics. That was a nice move from Kidd there. Crossing it in and shot will go over the goal.
Kidd with a spectacular cross. Looked like he hit Arthington there.
Atherton, yeah.
Atherton, thank you.
And Saints, luckily, going to be a goal kick for Walmsley.
Got away with one there. Walmsley will take the goal kick. I love the noise that the student section is making. Great school spirit. I haven't seen school spirit like this since I was in 7th grade.
It's because the student council said here.
Hey, credit goes to the student council, Joe.
Thank you. I heard a rumor that Redman's going to be making an appearance tonight.
I did too. He posted on his Instagram he was thinking about coming to the game.
Cape Henry Dolphins trying to advance it. Warner tried to get in there. Couldn't get there fast enough. Gerard Broussard. He's really hustling on that backside. I've been really impressed.
Gerard Broussard's a guy, he is a motor, man. He can work in the middle and leading goal scorer for the Saints so far this season.
Broussard is attempting to walk on at Duke. He applied there earlier. Tell me about it. He's excited. He's looking for that opportunity.
Yeah, anytime you get a chance to play possibly at an ACC school for anything, walk-on, or sports at any division is really impressive.
A Power 5 conference. I mean, they're for real. Ball's kicked over to Kidd, looking for something. He'll cross it. Walmsley saves it. Great play there by Walmsley.
Yeah, it was a pretty late cross from Kidd. Walmsley was able to get to it pretty easily and sort of corral it.
Ball kicked in the middle of the field. Nothing there. Saints will take possession once again. Spectacular there by Broden. I've been really impressed with him checking in and coming off the bench and having an impact.
Yeah, so Jay Wood's starting to put in his wave of subs. I think it's to the point where any Jay Wood soccer team can contend for a state championship.
They
year
work
in, year
hard.
out.
Starting with a
These
matrix.
past 4 years, yeah.
Matrix is a scary thing.
A scary test, yeah. Definitely test your physical capabilities. And in order to play soccer, you got to be able to endure the season.
And I'd argue it's just as mental as it is physical. A lot of mental strength there. Washington tries to make something happen. Couldn't get the steal. Dolphins will still swing it around looking for something. 20 minutes in. Haven't shown any signs of life on offense. Ball will be kicked out of bounds. Saints will take possession as Collier is there.
20 minutes, about halfway in to the first half. Excited for what the rest of the game unfolds to be.
Ball batted around. Gerard Broussard with it. Trying to make a move downfield.
Here's an opportunity.
Kicks it up to Collier. Collier looks. Shoots. Deflected. No good. Nothing there. Still being batted around. Collier with it. Up top. Shoots. Finds a man with a cross. Can't do it. Farley kicks it up. Ball still being batted around. Saints looking for something to capitalize on. Wise with it. Washington. And they'll kick it back. Saints had so many opportunities there, but it's hard when you got everyone on the inside.
Saints, once again, starting to get into that box of Cape Henry. They're starting to get closer to scoring. Any minute now, they can put the ball in the back of the net.
Ball passed to the inside. Dorer couldn't take a hold of it. O'Hagan came right in and snatched it away. O'Hagan there once again. Down to Broussard. Broussard versus Garrison looks like it's going to be a fun matchup to watch all night. They've been going at it with one another.
Yeah, Joe, that's one of a couple matchups we've had. Kaner against Collier as well. Mentioned Collier's 2-goal performance against Bishop O'Connell in the semifinals. Scored those 2 goals early in the first 15 minutes as well.
Student section making noise as they're trying to get this ball out of there. Broussard with the touch. And looks to switch things up.
Defense pushed up for that offensive push for the Dolphins.
Hale fighting for it,
Saints
kicks it
looking
back.
to capitalize.
Almost 23 minutes in. Still tied up at 0-0. I'm waiting for something to happen. And it's going to be exciting when it does. I'll tell you that. The first one to draw blood, the momentum is going to completely shift their way, especially in a game like this where it's low scoring. Because you have the opportunity to score and then park that bus.
Yeah, you can definitely, once you score, especially if it's later on, just let the defense lay back. But
Collier to Collier. Gerard Broussard right through his legs. Had the opportunity. He hangs his head. He knew he should have had that one.
Would have been called offsides anyways.
Oh.
The official on the far side raised his hand.
It's disappointing. Gerard Broussard didn't want to go offside yet again. He's putting pressure on the goalie. Couldn't get it. And Wise swings it back to his man. Can't find it. And they're going to look to slow things up. Try and set their pace. Hold on to that ball. Washington over to Farley. Farley finds Collier. Great passing here. Collier with it. Finds Broussard. Got to race to the ball. Saved yet again by Derworth, excuse me. Ball kicked back. They're trying to find something. This Dolphins offense has really looked rattled. And I think a large part of that is due to Collier, O'Hagan, and Farley playing fantastic tonight on defense.
Yeah, John Collier, a sophomore this year, been a big addition to their defense. They lost a lot last year on the defensive side of the ball, and they're definitely able to fill that role really well.
I think a lot of people have been surprised on how well this team has done. You're losing guys like Alexander Levingood, John Flood, Sam Moore, 3 fantastic soccer players, along with many others, and they've made it all the way back to states.
Yeah, they lost a lot of seniors last year. There were a ton on that team, but it's the younger blood coming in for Jay Wood and Saint Soccer. More subs coming in. It's like Bemis, Brandon Davis, and I believe that's Levy.
Saints with the inbound, moves it up to Farley. Farley swings it over. Intercepted immediately. Taken away. Doran with some moves, shaking his man. They swing it up. And look for the kick down to Kidd. And Kidd, who's one of those players to watch tonight, probably the most dynamic player on this Dolphin offense, hasn't seemed to do much.
Yeah, he's had a couple opportunities to cross the ball, but other than that, Harry Farley's been locking him down on the close side of the field. This is the closest, the Dolphins have really been a scorer. We've seen waves of offense from both teams here.
Dolphins with the inbound, pressed hard, trying to find something. And Kidd will take it up top. Trying to make a move, but stolen by Collier. A pure pickpocket. Collier has an opportunity to make something happen. Kicks it over to Broussard, but can't get it in time. Kidd will take it and swing it over. Dolphins take possession once again. There's Garrison. Kicks it up. Kidd with it. On Collier. Kicking it deep.
Ooh. Walmsley definitely had to come out for that one. I don't know if...
That was a risky play.
Yeah, if it had gone by him, it would have been a for sure goal.
And if he had been a second later, there was a Dolphin ready to score. Doran swings it over to Kidd. Kidd, top of the box. Tries to find a man, but can't do it. Great save. Walmsley yet again. While Walmsley is doing a fantastic job, these shots haven't looked very aggressive.
I think you just got to credit the defense for just being able to, create and force shots rather than giving good looks.
Yeah, Cape Henry not really get off a clean look, struggling to put up anything on Cage and just not capitalizing. Ball kicked up there and stolen by O'Hagan. O'Hagan tries to get a lead pass to Broussard, but a little too strong. Swings it over as Collier tried to head it out of the way. There's Garrison on the top of your screen. Boots it out of bounds.
guys, to all of our viewers tonight. Spending your Friday night with us. We really appreciate. We had a record-breaking amount of viewers on Wednesday for the semifinal game, over 400 at one point, and just in under 24 hours, the game had 5,000 views on our YouTube channel. So you should check that one out if you haven't.
And I think a reason we might not have as many viewers as we did a few nights ago is look at these stands. I mean, they are packed, especially Saint students. I don't think I've ever seen this many Saint students at a game in my entire St. Chris career.
Yeah, especially for soccer, there's nowhere really to sit, on Jacobs Field, but it is for a city stadium. There's plenty of room.
There's Washington with it. Kicks it inside, looking for a cross, and it's kicked out. Collier trying to maintain possession. Splits two defenders. Brings it inside. Looking for Broussard, and it's saved. Risky pass there thrown. But it was handled by Kidd. Collier.
Oh, nice touch.
Can he get a nice cross in? Looking for Broussard, but can't get it. They're really trying to feed it to Broussard tonight.
I mean, anytime you can get him the ball, there's a chance of the ball going in the net. So
Dudley with it, kicking it up ahead. And swings it back to O'Hagan. Ball's flipped up in the air. Just over 30 minutes into this game, and still no one has struck first. Saint student section getting loud. We love to hear it. You know what's a little overpowered?
What, Joe?
That bullhorn.
Yeah, it can. It's loud.
The megaphone, it's crazy.
Yeah.
As Collier loses the touch and it rolls out of bounds. I love it. I think it brings energy to the student section.
I think it just the school spirit has just been off the charts this year. It's OP, Joe.
In fact, it is.
And
Pep rally was crazy.
An opportunity for Cape Henry. Nice defense for John Collier. He's going to clear it out.
Fantastic play there by Collier. Unbelievable. Kidd with a give and go. Tries to split his man. And Farley will pop right back up as he leads Collier. They got a 3-on-3. I'm looking for Hale here. Ball kicked ahead. Just couldn't get it there.
Too soft.
Still fighting for it. Lost it.
Here's Kaner now. One of the better defenders for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Kaner's looked fantastic tonight. He's all over the field.
About 8 minutes remaining in the half plus extra time.
Ball advanced to Collier. He could make something happen here. Ball kicked away once again.
That's Kaner again. Collier's going to boot it out of bounds.
And here's Dudley. Bringing it around, evading Washington. And there's Garrison into the middle. Broussard tries to grab onto it, can't get it. Bemis advancing. Down the top of your screen. Crosses into the middle. Collier with it. Trying to find some help. Ball's deflected. Blocked back into him. Washington chases him down. You talked about that speed earlier from Washington. There he really showed it. Chasing down his man, stopping that fast break, and then getting a steal right there. Kicking it over to Collier. They should slow things down. They do not have numbers. 2-on-5. And that's what he'll do. Approaching 34 minutes left in this half.
Dolphins defense is trying to collapse and push up as much as possible.
And Dudley with it once again, and they'll slow things up. Farley with the approach, backs off. Kidd with it. Really wants to get something going. Cross there.
Pretty awful kick. Gonna go behind the goal and be a goal kick. For
That was a
Walmsley.
little brutal.
I'm just being honest.
Truth hurts. And the Saints will make some subs. Who I'm excited to see is number 28 towards midfield, Ian Cox.
Yeah, young guy. Got a lot of good minutes for the Saints this season. Can do it all.
Walmsley with the kick. Boots it up, gets it to half field. Broussard tries to get a hold of it. Swings it over. Trip Owen. Brings it down the sideline, but loses the hold as McGraw just kicked it out. Saints still able to get the ball back. O'Hagan kicks it back to Walmsley. Roughly 5 minutes left in this half. Bemis swings it back to his man, O'Hagan. Owens calling for it, and he'll get it. He's going to try and take it down the sideline. Kick to Cox. In the corner. Is that going to stay Saints ball?
It's going to be a corner, yeah.
That's a
Opportunity here
huge
for the
call.
Saints, yeah. Sort of bounced off both of their feet. It was a tough call to make, but it will be a corner. Interesting to see who takes it here. Looks like it'll be Warner Collier.
Collier's a guy that can be explosive, can definitely make something happen from that corner.
Yeah, Saints are going to line up inside the box now.
I'm going to guess they're going to go for a header from Broussard. Looking to make
Close there.
something
Still
happen.
an opportunity. The shot saved. Nick Washington got a foot on it, but was unable to get enough on it to get it in the back of the net.
No, it isn't. All right, start it again. Saints really trying to make something happen. Can't find anything. Clock is winding down, opportunities diminishing. Saints student section still making noise. And ball's kicked over. Arthington finds Kidd in the middle. Ball being batted around. And it looks like Collier's going to get possession. Oh, makes a nice move there. Fantastic. Completely faked out his man. Kick back to him. They'll get it to Owen. Owen swings it up to Collier. They're going to call that out of bounds.
Will be a throw-in for the Saints now. Another opportunity here at the end of the half to score. Both teams definitely going to have to work on some things at halftime. A lot of room for improvement.
Ball thrown in looking for
A
Cox.
nice throw there from Levy. Knocked out, and it'll be another corner for the Saints.
Who's going to take this one? Is that Collier? Yes, it is, once again. Huge opportunity here. Collier boots it in. Looking far. Can't get anything. Ball's kicked out. Half field. Saints will bring it all the way back to Walmsley. Ball advanced. O'Hagan looks like he's going to kick it out of there. Didn't want to give him anything. Looks like Doran had an opportunity, but O'Hagan said no and just kicked it out. There's Kaner, swings it around. They're going to be looking for Kidd. Great play by Washington. Kicks it up to Cox. They got time to make something happen. Oh. Tried to get it, but was very short.
Saints, once again, they're just continuing to get these good opportunities. I mean, heading into the 40th minute, going to be some extra time called here.
Ball went right between Bemis's legs. As this clock winds down. A lot of contact there. They're just going to call a foul. No cards. Ball up top, deep shot. Walmsley with a great save. Fantastic job there. Trying to make something happen. Kicked away. Kidd with it will just sling it down.
Will be another goal kick for Walmsley.
They're going to make some quick subs. Maybe try and get something. Ball kicked downfield. There's Collier with it. And they're going to call that the half.
No extra time for the teams here. And for the second half, Joe, both teams got a lot of work on. 40 more minutes to play.
It should be interesting, and we'll be back at the start of the second half. And welcome back to the stream. I'm Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott. And if you were here for this first half,
We've got a good one.
yeah, we do. It's been tight all game. It's been a defensive battle, to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely. Just both teams going back and forth, Joe.
Yeah, no team budging on either side. The guy that's really stood out to me has been Collier.
Yeah, both of them, to be honest. Both doing a great job. John on defense, Warner, getting the ball downfield and giving his teammates opportunities, which is the most important thing.
You're right. I should have clarified. John Collier was my standout in the first half. Young kid playing defense and putting the clamps on Kid. And they'll inbound it. Bemis makes it difficult. Broussard trying to make something happen. And it gets taken away. There's Garrison on him once again. Bemis with it. Looking for something to advance. They got an opportunity. He kicks. Oh! Ball tipped up in the air by Durworth, but it was able to contain it. That one hurt.
Another missed opportunity for the Saints. It was a really good shot, but a better save by the goalie.
Spectacular. I was very impressed by Bemis there. I was just inside the box.
As this might be Redman's appearance in the Saints student section. And it is.
And here comes Redman hyping up the student section. The man that was once Wilbur Hayes and was infected and then morphed into Redman makes his appearance. And he hypes up that crowd. Hopefully this will get the Saints going in the second half. As there's a great save by Walmsley. Throws it downfield, looking for Warner Collier. He taps it. They got a fast break. Just couldn't get it. Tried to thread the needle into Broussard. Couldn't make it happen. Dudley swings it around. Garrison on the other side of the field. Swings it over to Lugo. Lugo down on the bottom of your screen. Trying to advance it. Bemis on his tail. And swings it back. Couldn't be contained by that Dolphin.
Yeah, this Usanis there made that play.
Collier trying to make... Couldn't get it. They've got me on the edge of my seat. I'm very excited. I'm waiting.
You're not even sitting, Joe.
Okay.
Gabe Henry now with another opportunity.
Ooh.
Tight save made by Walmsley, though.
That's a hard catch to make in this weather. When it's
definitely hands are cold.
When it's low 30s and you have that ball being lasered into you, and you got to jump for it, it's a tough one to make. Washington fighting for it. Can't get it. Rolls off the feet of the Dolphin. Great sliding tackle there, but it falls right back to Arthurton. There's Kidd with it. And O'Hagan with a fantastic pickpocket. Looks like they're going to try and bring it up, but it's taken away. Goes right back to Kidd. They're really keeping it moving here. Great ball movement by the Dolphins. And there's Lugo with it at the bottom. Cuts into the middle, looks for something. And that's going to be picked up by Walmsley.
Ooh.
Walmsley's really gotten hot at the right. Oh! Gerard Broussard levels his man.
And no penalty called, no whistle blown. Play will resume.
I mean, let the kids play. It's fantastic. He just completely bodied Garrison. Great defense there by the Saints. Kicks it upfield. And that's going to be Garrison to chase it down. Garrison and Kaner have been the two lockdown defenders tonight for the Dolphins. Washington with a nice slide tackle. Pushing off a man. He's fighting for it. And he gets a hold of it. Curtis Hale. Ball swung around to the top of your screen.
Terry Farley here.
Farley making a move. Trying to get something but lost the hold. And there's Kidd. This is dangerous.
Oh, another fast break opportunity for Cape Henry here. Knocked away.
Fantastic defense
that was
there.
Reed O'Hagan, backbone of the Saints defense and really the Saints team as a whole. One of the captains. Going to play soccer at the next level as well.
Committed to Marquette?
Trinity College, I believe.
Trinity. There's another commit to Marquette this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's the season of commits. It's been crazy. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. Getting applications in.
Yeah? Here's another fast break opportunity. Rolling down the field. Broussard in open field. He's got it.
No whistle.
That was a lot of contact.
They're letting him play, though. Gutsy decision-making from the official. I think that would have been a penalty on Broussard more than it was on the defender. But
And
no
I think
call.
that was Garrison again, just completely taking a beating. Swings it around. Lugo. And kicked out by Trip Owen. They've got it. Shot. Deflected. Ball still rolling around. Scramble. And it gets kicked out. Collier with the hold. Makes his man missing. Garrison. Ball tapped over. Bemis to Broussard.
Oh, nice
Oh.
defensive play there.
This is a leaping deflection from Kaner. Great move there. Able to strip the man and get the ball back. But Dolphins will take possession as Garrison gets it. Bemis deflects it, and it goes right back to him. Lugo will inbound. Once again, kicked out of bounds by the Saints. That was Brandon Davis there. Kidd gives the ball a shoulder, but can't hold on to it. Broussard kicks it over to Bemis, but he loses it into the out-of-bounds territory. Here comes Washington. Kicks it ahead to his man. They're trying to make something happen even though they don't have numbers. Here we go. Broussard. Oh, took a lot of contact again.
Cleared out by Cape Henry.
They're looking for Kidd. Great play there.
It's Taylor McDermott who knocked it out. Still be a throw-in for the Dolphins.
Lugo swings it back. They're trying to dribble it up. There's Dudley. Can't get a clean touch on it. And he slips. I think they call a penalty there. It's going to be on O'Hagan. Fans seem unhappy. that they're going to call that, but
Yeah, there's a lot of physicality going on this second half. We saw a couple plays down there in the box, but
this will be a free kick taken by Kaner. Saints fans making noise. Red man leading the charge.
knocked out by Walmsley.
Walmsley with another spectacular save. But that's going to lead to a corner. And who else is going to take it besides Kidd?
Yeah, so now it seems like the Saints are on the back of their heels. Dolphins getting a lot of shots on goal and opportunities here.
Solid defense played by the Saints. Ball's thrown up into the middle and headed out by the Saints.
It's Curtis Hale. Pass a bit too hard for Broussard to get to. Here's Kaner going to take it up.
Up top, headed out. Kidd with the hold. To the inside. All the way over to Dudley. Dudley shoots way too high.
It's a rough clear there. Not sure who made it, but went right back to the Dolphins. Got another shot on goal. Subs coming in, though. It's like Emery Wise. And number 2, Nate Bruden.
Washington loses his footing but maintains possession. Swings it up. They're looking for something quick. Broussard with it. Can he get to it in time? No. Ball will roll out of bounds and the Dolphins will take possession. Seems to be some confusion on the field. Looks like Saints will maintain possession. Approaching 53 minutes in this half. In this game, excuse me. Ball kicked into the middle. Collier jumps for it, can't get it. And booted to the outside. Should be out of bounds, and it will be. Doran couldn't get the hold. Ball thrown up. Broussard with a touch.
Oh.
Broussard has really been locked down tonight.
Yeah, Garrison's done a great job on him in the whole back line of the Dolphins D. Slide tackle.
That should be a penalty.
And it looks to be a yellow card. Maybe. Actually, never mind.
A red?
But it will be a free kick for the Saints and Collier. Looks like Collier here will take it. Usonis there was the one who came in with the slide tackle. Bit too much contact. So it looks like it'll be Collier taking it, the right footer.
It's a big opportunity for the Saints. Collier going to take the free kick. They're loading up that box. 3-man wall for the Dolphins. Ball shot. They're going to try and get a header in. Can't get it. Kick.
Farley whiffed there. Back out to Usonis, but nice shot from Collier, just keeping him at bay. Will be Dolphins ball. So, Saints looking to score here. Broussard trying to get by his man, and he will. One-on-one in the goal. He gets it to Collier. Shot! Wide right.
A golden opportunity for the Saints. And Collier knows he should have had that one. You can see the frustration in him. first clear opportunity for the Saints.
"55 minutes in, that could have been the goal the Saints needed to get over the hump here."
Saints still don't seem that devastated by that kick. They know they should have had it, but morals still seem to be high. And they're going to chase down that one. Goal left open, and he'll kick it out of bounds. They got an opportunity.
Saints want to go quick here with the goalie out of position.
Collier with it.
Cutting it back in the middle.
Broussard on the inside, trying to make something happen, and a diving save by the goalie.
Saints are almost there to getting a goal.
Bemis with a fantastic slide. Over to Hale. Broussard has some space. And couldn't get it to go.
Saints so many opportunities in this last couple
Broussard's
minutes.
slow to get up. He looks like he might be hurt. He's limping. Ball kicked really far downfield. Collier bumped. They can call a foul there.
I believe it was offsides.
There's Lugo kicking it to the inside.
Could have been a handball. Not called. That was a handball.
Yeah. I say a good no call. The refereeing has been nothing short of interesting this game.
Yeah, definitely.
At least it has been consistent.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. Saints swinging it around. Bemis, bottom of your screen. Kicks it over. And brought right back over to him. 4-on-2, clustered over. And he makes a move. He's got space. But Washington, the speed demon, chases him down.
Ooh, man.
Ball's kicked over to Lugo. He's got space. And he's bodied. Are they going to call that?
He was not in the box. Yeah, so he was not in the box, but it'll be a free kick tight here. Great opportunity for Cape Henry just outside the box, really on the line. Bemis doesn't like the call there.
Kid going to try to make something happen. This is critical. This is what you practice for all season. Moments like this. Dolphins trying to figure out what they're going to be doing. Kid kicks it in the middle.
Ooh.
Batted around. And it slides through. Saints go down 1. In the 59th minute, the Cape Henry Dolphins go up 1-0.
Yeah, so I mean, the wall there for the Saints didn't really do its job. Ball was able to get through untouched, and Walmsley wasn't positioned for it. And final shot, too much confusion there in the box, just got by him.
And it wasn't really an aggressive shot. I mean,
No,
that
it
ball
sort of
just rolled
trickled
in.
Yeah. Saints looking to go fast, though, tie things up.
I mean, that's just devastating.
I mean, based on how close they were the past couple attempts on goal, like, still opportunities to score here. Plenty of time left in this game. About 20 minutes plus extra time.
And here comes Bemis at the bottom of your screen. Crosses it. And it's deflected. Chase down, and it will stay. Saints ball. O'Hagan swings it over to Washington. Washington cuts across. There's Bemis. If you're the Saints now, McDermott, what are you doing?
You got to just keep doing what they were doing, to be honest. Besides that one slip-up on D, they were doing a great job in this game. And they were getting opportunities, to score. They had that one shot from Collier, which should have been a goal, but went off the side of his foot. Still plenty of opportunities to score.
And a foul will be called there. It's going to be a free kick for the Saints. Booted into the middle, way too far. Will roll out of bounds. Saints trying to get something to happen. Kicking it up. Broussard tries to go through everyone but can't make it happen. And the keeper gets a hold of it.
It was Parker Mann, assisted by Trevor Kidd.
That one goal just staring down at the Saints. I mean, in a game that's been this low scoring with one goal that happened in the 50th
Here's an
minute,
opportunity.
Broussard with it.
Called offsides.
I don't know how I feel about that call.
Might have to check the instant replay on that one if we had it, but tough call for the Saints. Not quite sure. I wasn't keeping my eye on the line.
There's Kidd with it. Swings it across.
We have a whole pizza restaurant viewing party.
Dudley will get the hold.
That's dedicated to a viewing party of this. Really?
Kicks it around. And the Dolphins look to be taking things slow right now. Really no rush for them, but the pressure's on. I mean, they still have to play this quality defense that they've been playing all game.
Usanis shot. Walmsley came out, was able to slide in.
Great play there by Walmsley. Could have been another goal. Collier trying to chase it down, make something happen. There's Kidd with it. Over to Dudley. Brings it to the inside. Tapped around by Bemis. Making things difficult for him. Up top. Long shot, way too high.
64th minute, 15 minutes plus extra time remaining. It's getting dicey here for the Saints. They're going to make something happen here soon.
Collier with it at midfield, triple teamed. They'll hold on to that ball. They're going to keep trying to advance it quickly. Broussard's skating along that line. Really can't get any offense. I mean, you never see the Saints look like this on the offensive side. Cape Henry came out to play defense. And that was one of your keys coming in this game, William. That if the Saints could get off to a hot start, they'd be in good hands.
They looked like they were going to, but unable to capitalize on opportunities, and now they're down 1-0 with 14 minutes left to play.
I'm telling you, I'd be a lot more concerned if I hadn't seen the Saints play in that quarterfinal game, where they put up 2 goals in late situations like this one.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Saints can. I don't know. I think it'll be tight here down the stretch. Shot above the goal. Normally not able to get there.
Walmsley with the goal kick. Broussard down the side. Shoots.
Oh, great job from the goalie to come out.
Saints really want to make something happen. That clock is their enemy right now. To the inside with Collier. Finds Washington. Washington making some moves. Using that joystick.
Too hard on the touch there. Gonna go out of bounds.
Dolphins will maintain possession around half field.
How many students are in your school? 1,000. Total K to 12.
It's like 900. Ball booted down the field. There's man with it. Collier on him, playing great defense.
The Saints are going to have to get aggressive here. Not enough time to be turning the ball over like this.
Roughly 10 minutes for the Saints to get something. Washington pushes it downfield. Makes a move on Dudley and makes a miss. Across, finds a man. There's Bemis.
Oh, straight to the gut. Slide tackle. No whistle blown. No foul called on the play.
Re-entering for St. Christopher's number 4, Trip Owen.
Not sure what commotion is all about here. And another whistle blown. Broussard came in there, clipped.
Fans are really
defender on the leg.
Fans are really unhappy with this refereeing. 2 back-to-back calls that they were not happy about. Saints, about 9 minutes. The Saints can get this to extra time, it would be huge. Collier with it back. Got to get aggressive right here. Make something happen. There's Collier with a header. Broussard with it. Kicks it back over. They got a chance here. Ball's crossed. And batted out. Great play there. Broussard with it on the inside. Shoots. Just deflected. But there's still a chance. There's a corner.
To get the ball a bit higher there over the goalie.
We still got a corner.
Burworth was able to duck down and block the ball.
Corner kick
here.
Collier will take it. Over to Bemis. And Collier out.
No whistle blown there. And a late one, actually.
Saints fans are irate because this clock is going to keep going. Wow.
Not quite sure about that one, you know. Could have gone either way.
Saints have had so many opportunities. But this keeper has looked fantastic tonight.
Yeah, Van der Werf doing a great job. You know, not letting anything get by him, commanding the defense really well.
Walmsley with the save. Short on time. They got to get downfield fast.
Yeah, 6 minutes left, plus extra time. Interesting to see how much they'll get. Probably maybe a couple minutes.
I'd guess around 2, maybe 4.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 because it's the championship game. Subs lining up to come in for the Saints as well.
They want their big-time kickers in this game. There's Kidd.
Shot blocked by Walmsley. Great save.
He's really trying to keep this Saints team alive, giving them some form of hope. They're pushing it downfield. Looking towards the middle. Little too late on that pass. They're really just holding on to it. Great play there.
They've got to get upfield here.
Curtis Hale just kicks it downfield. And they'll kick it right back. Washington with a header. Right back to Washington. Driving downfield.
Washington, nice move. This ball stolen from him. Saints are able to get it back.
There's Broussard. Over to Collier. Ball on the outside. Makes a man miss. Drives in. Still on the inside. Falls on it.
Play.
Another call.
I'm not quite sure what the call is. Maybe a high kick.
Calls really have not been going the right way for the Saints in the last 10, 15 minutes. Saints ball. Just under 4 minutes with some extra time.
Subs coming in.
Late run number 2, number 18, Harry Farley, back to St. Christopher.
.77 now on the clock. They've been trying to take as much time as possible. Throw in. Nice touches from the Saints.
Out of bounds. Saints with it.
Just under 3 minutes left.
With possession. Kicked up. Cross. Deflected. Will go out of bounds. A ball is rushed over to the Saints. Need to make something happen. Kicked all the way back to Collier. Trying to set something up. Boots it to the inside. Nothing there. Swung back around.
Oh.
There's Bemis. Bemis. Cross. No good.
Curtis Hale was there, too, on the inside.
Once again.
Great effort from the defense of Cape
Just under
Henry.
2 minutes. Saints with a corner kick. Eli Bemis is going to take it. Huge opportunity for the Saints. Really need to capitalize. Eli Bemis steps into it. Kicks it in. Goes into the air. Out of bounds. Saints ball. A deep throw. Broussard with it. Splits some men. Loses it. Bemis deflects it.
There's about a minute left in regulation.
Washington with it. Trying to get it back for the Saints. O'Hagan. Back.
Walmsley might have to come out here.
.40 seconds left plus a little bit of extra time. If I'm the Saints, I'm taking out Walmsley.
This would be a risky decision if a situation like this happen. But
Yeah, but I'm saying you're basically at the end of regulation. You have very limited time, not much extra time left.
Going to be Destin here with a couple more pushes left at the goal. We've had so many opportunities that we are unable to capitalize on. Finally hit the 80th minute mark.
Saints really need to try and get a last-minute Hail Mary. Make something. Collier, downfield. Headed. Dolphins really doing a good job keeping it away.
Broaden knocks it out. Going to be a throw-in for the Dolphins here.
Saints still irate, not getting any calls tonight.
Oh, that went off the face of the Dolphin there. Saints, they got to hurry up here. They're just batting the ball around. Knocked out again. This is probably their last push here. Knocked away.
Dolphins really just keeping it away.
Not sure how much extra time we've
Yeah,
had.
Saints dreading that whistle. Broussard with it. Inside. Saved. That looks like it's going to shut it out.
Yeah, not sure how much extra time was added. Probably 2 minutes passed so far in the period. Ball landed in the trash can, but Saints, they've only got a couple good pushes left, man. They gotta go. They gotta go.
Got to throw it in.
Broussard hit. No whistle blown.
Wow.
Not a penalty in the box. That would have been a PK, and that's the game. Cape Henry 1, Saints 0.
A devastating loss for the Saints. I mean, a lot of opportunities, couldn't capitalize, and you can see the devastation on these Saints. Feel like they got the short end of it. You hate to see it. But honestly, a tough loss knowing you're 1 goal away, 2 goals away.
Plenty of opportunities. This one's going to sting.
And the thing is, this team has nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, still Prep League champions. Made it all the way to states with a team that not a lot of people thought could make it this far.
A lot of question regarding the officials this game. I mean, it's the biggest stage in Prep League soccer, or prep school soccer in Virginia, and I'm not quite sure what the issues were. Coach Jay Wood and complaining to the refs, but nothing you can really do now.
But once again, I mean, this season I've been extremely impressed with this Saints team. And Cape Henry is always one of the most challenging teams we play.
Yeah, absolutely. Saints just seems like they can almost never beat them.
But before we sign off, I want to give a quick shout-out to all the seniors on this team. We have Guido Hagan, Austin Ford, Eli Bemis, Gerard Broussard, Harry Farley, Warner Collier. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be sad to see these guys go. Hopefully they'll have a great season in futsal. I know a lot of these guys are on that team. But I'm hurting for them. Anyway, we want to say thank you for all your support this season and tuning in with the soccer team. Hopefully you'll be with us tomorrow as our football team takes on Fuma. Should be an exciting game.
It's at 1 o'clock. We live stream. Be Liam Nolan and Oliver Sable on the call. Thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. Oliver Sable on the camera, Aubrey Bowles on the computer. I'm William McDermott, joined with Joe Brennan. Hope you guys have a blessed night.